lifting bolts, diagonally positioned on each cargo leg. Lower the whole unit down carefully. Turn the lowering lifting bolts in parallel. Slide the unit out of the well. To avoid damage on the coating, use plastic strips when sliding out the unit. Remove the upper wear ring and inspect it carefully. Before turning the unit upside down, remove the O-ring and seal element for ceramic sleeve. The suction cover and the impeller can now be dismantled and the parts can be inspected. Pay special attention to the wear rings. Normal radial clearances when new are 0.3 millimeter, and we recommend changing the wear ring if the radial clearance is more than 1.5 millimeter. Loosen the locking bracket and remove the locking ring. Use the suction bell mouth to lift out the suction cover. And finally, lift up the pump impeller. Dismantling of lip seals and ceramic sleeve. Dismantle lower part of cofferdam pipe first. Change of wear rings, double cargo seal, and cofferdam seal. This can be done without draining the cargo pump's hydraulic section. For demonstration, we are using a mirror showing how to loosen washer, remove the bolt and impeller hub. Impeller hub is pulled out by using extractor from Framo toolbox. Changing of wear rings and cargo seals is a service job normally done by the crew on board. How frequently depends primarily on type of cargo. Some ships discharging cargo with a lot of sediment may have to do this job several times per year, while others carrying only clean oil products may run for 5 to 10 years before doing any service work on the cargo pump. Install assembling cylinder to keep the ceramic sleeve in place and to protect the sensitive lips on the lip seals. Pull down the seal ring housing with cargo seal. Dismantle the seal element and then the cargo seal. Inspect the parts and change if necessary. When assembling the parts, remember that the spring marked red on the double cargo lip seal is facing into the cofferdam. If necessary, Framo single cargo seal may be dismantled. Take away the assembling cylinder and pull out the ceramic sleeve, and check the parts carefully. Draining of the pump. If further dismantling is necessary, we have to drain the hydraulic oil from the pump stack. To avoid oil spill, we can use a drain tool and an air-driven drain pump from the Framo toolbox and pump the oil to a storage tank. Before pumping, open the air venting plug on the speed torque control valve on deck. Dismantling of mechanical oil seal. The easiest way to dismantle the mechanical seal is first to remove the bearing housing from the pump casing. Use 2 extractor bolts, M10, for lowering the bearing housing unit. Loosen the rest of the bolts and lowering the unit parallel down. Use a piece of wood to protect parts and the coating in the pump well, and also the assembling cylinder on the pump shaft to protect the spline. Turn the unit upside down. Remove the upper seal ring housing and then the stationary part of the mechanical seal. Use 2 lifting bolts to take out the mechanical seal. Carefully control the seal element. Pull out rotating part of the mechanical seal by using the assembling tool from Framo Toolbox. Pay special attention when twisting on the tool for lifting out the seal's rotating parts. Control the seal face carefully. If the seal faces are destroyed, fretting or grooves in the surface, they normally can be reconditioned. Dismantling of pump shaft, ball bearings, and backstop unit. Use a plastic hammer to pull out the shaft, ball bearing, rotating part of backstop unit, and roller bearing. If necessary, remove shaft sleeve for mechanical seal by using the special extractor from Framo Toolbox. Dismantling of hydraulic motor. The only part left now is the hydraulic motor. For dismantling the motor, install the jack from Framo Toolbox. Before assembling, check all seal elements, seal grooves, and seal faces carefully. Pay special attention to the Teflon rings and be absolutely sure of no deformation. Never install a damaged O-ring, and be sure of no corrosion, cracks, dirt, etc. And remember, use only genuine spare parts. All assembling has to be done in reverse order, according to the dismantling procedure. Follow the instructions in Framo Service Manual closely. Pressure test the cofferdam, test run the cargo pump, and check that everything is okay before a new cargo is taken into the cargo tank. By following these instructions, you will achieve a long-lasting, well-functioning cargo pumping system and a happy ship for the crew members as well as for the owner.